ClearIAS. I am Dr. Ramyasri NPC, an educator at ClearIAS. Who dared to challenge yourself? Here are your questions.
Question number 1. Which one of the following statements about the Finance Commission is not correct? Option A. The Commission comprises a chairman and 4 other members. Option B. The Parliament is authorized to determine by law the qualifications of the members of the Commission. Option C. All the appointments are made by the President of India. D. Their term of office is prescribed by the Constitution of India as 5 years. Question number 2. With reference to the Finance Commission of India, which of the following statements is correct? Option A. It encourages the inflow of foreign capital for infrastructure development. Option B. It facilitates the proper distribution of finance among the public sector undertakings. Option C. It ensures transparency in financial administration. D. None of the statements A, B and C given above is correct in this context. Question number 3. The 14th Finance Commission used the population data of Option A. Census 1971. Option B. Census 1971 and 2001. Option C. Census 2011 and Option D. Census 1971 and 2011. Question number 4. What is the title of the 15th Finance Commission report? Option A. Finance Commission in Health Emergency. Option B. Finance Commission in COVID times. Option C. Finance Commission in Pandemic. And Option D. Finance Commission in Health and Economic Emergencies. Question number 5. Which of the following is or are not recommended in the 15th Finance Commission report? 1. Grants to the states are divided into Panchayat and municipal bodies. 2. Performance-based grants and sector-specific grant. 3. Setting up of district disaster management funds. 4. Setting up of state disaster management funds. Option A. 1 and 2 only. Option B. 3 and 4 only. Option C. 1 and 3 only. And Option D. None of the above.
Come on everyone, start writing your answers in the comment box. Now, your mains questions.
Question number 1. Discuss the constitutional provisions available for the Finance Commission of India and explain its significance. Question number 2. Explain the functions of the Finance Commission of India. Also examine whether the 15th Finance Commission report has the potential to transform the financial governance of India's municipalities. Question 3. Discuss the terms of reference of 15th Finance Commission and various apprehensions about it.
You can write your mains answers too in the comment box. We'll be providing feedback to the selected ones. Now, let's go to the explanation part. All these questions are related to the Finance Commission of India.
This topic come under paper 3 of main syllabus, that is General Studies 2, Governance, Constitution, Polity, Social Justice and International Relations. Under it, Indian Constitution, historical underpinnings, evolution, features, amendments, significant provisions and basic structure.
Now, let's go to the details under the heads.
Constitutional provisions, composition, qualifications of members, functions of Finance Commission, recommendations, Finance Commissions appointed so far, 15th Finance Commission, terms of reference, apprehensions of states, important recommendations in the report.
Let's start with the constitutional provisions.
Article 280 of the Constitution provides for a Finance Commission as a quasi-judicial body. It is constituted by the President of India every 5th year or at such earlier times as he considers necessary. Composition. The Finance Commission consists of a chairman and 4 other members to be appointed by the President of India. Constitution has not prescribed their period of holding the office. They'll hold the office for such period as specified by the President in his order. They are eligible for reappointment. Qualifications of members and the manner in which they are selected are determined by the Parliament.
What are these qualifications?
The chairman should be a person having experience in public affairs and the 4 other members should be selected among the following. 1. A judge of High Court or one qualified to be appointed as one. 2. A person who has specialized knowledge of finance and accounts of the government. 3. A person who has wide experience in financial matters and in administration. 4. A person who has special knowledge of economics. Next is Functions of the Finance Commission. The Finance Commission is required to make recommendations to the President of India on the following matters: the distribution of the net proceeds of taxes to be shared between the centre and the states, and the allocation between the states of the respective shares of such proceeds. 2. The principles that should govern the grants in aid to the states by the centre. 3. The measures needed to augment the consolidated fund of state to supplement the resources of the panchayats and the municipalities on the basis of the recommendations by State Finance Commission. 4. Any other matter referred to it by the President in the interest of sound finance. 5. As per Code of Civil Procedure 1908, the Finance Commission has all the powers of a civil court. It can call witnesses, ask for the production of a public document or record from any office or court. Next is about recommendations of the Finance Commission. Article 281 deals with the recommendations of the Finance Commission. The recommendations made by the Finance Commission are only of advisory nature and hence not binding on the government. Union government can decide whether to implement its recommendations or not. Therefore, it will not give any legal right to the beneficiary states to receive the money recommended to be offered to them by the Finance Commission. According to Dr. P.V. Rajamanar, the chairman of the 5th Finance Commission, its recommendations should not be turned down by the Government of India unless there are very compelling reasons. The Constitution of India envisages the Finance Commission as the balancing wheel of fiscal federalism in India. Now, have a glance of the Finance Commissions appointed so far. The first Finance Commission was appointed in 1951 under the chairmanship of K.C. Niyogi. Its period of implementation of report was 1952 to 57. The second commission was under K. Santanam in the year 1956 and its period of implementation was 1957 to 62. The third was under A.K. Chanda, appointed in 1960 and its period of implementation was 1962 to 66. The fourth was under Dr. P.B. Rajamanar and was appointed in the year 1964. Fifth, under the chairmanship of Mahavir Tyagi in 1968. Sixth, Brahmananda Reddy, appointed in 1972. Seventh, J.M. Shelat in 1977. Eighth commission was under Y.B. Chavan in 1982. Ninth, under the chairmanship of N.K.P. Salve, appointed in 1987. 10th, under K.C. Pant, appointed in 1992. 11th, under A.M. Kushru in 1998. 12th, Dr. C. Rangarajan in 2002. 13th, Dr. Vijay Kelkar, appointed in 2007. 14th, under the chairmanship of Y.B. Reddy, appointed in 2013. And 15th, that is the current commission, is under the chairmanship of N.K. Singh. It was appointed in 2017. Its period of implementation of the report is 2021 to 2026. Next is about the current, that is the 15th Finance Commission. It was constituted by the President of India on 27th November 2017 under the chairmanship of N.K. Singh. Its recommendations will cover a period of 5 years from the year 2021-22 to 2025-26. Its report was titled Finance Commission in COVID Times.
15th Finance Commission is quite important because it has been set up in a time when huge reforms have been taken place related to fiscal federalism, such as replacement of Planning Commission with Niti Aayog, implementation of GST reforms, and abolition of planned and non-planned expenditure.
Now, we'll see the terms of reference of 15th Finance Commission. The Commission was asked to give its recommendations on many unique and wide-ranging issues. It is asked to recommend vertical and horizontal tax devolution, local government grants, disaster management grant, performance incentives for states in many areas like power sector, adoption of DBT, solid waste management, etc. The Commission was also asked to examine whether a separate mechanism for funding of defense and internal security has to be set up, and if so, how such a mechanism could be operationalized. While making the recommendations, the 15th Finance Commission may consider resources of central and state governments and their potential and fiscal capacity, demand on the resources of respective governments, Impact of the enhanced devolution following 14th Finance Commission on the fiscal situation. Impact of GST and compensation for the losses in revenues for 5 years. Now let's compare revenue sharing formulas in the 14th and 15th Finance Commissions. For income distance criteria, 50% weightage was given by the 14th Finance Commission, whereas only 45% weightage was given by the 15th Finance Commission. 14th Finance Commission gave 7.5% weightage to forest cover, whereas 15th Finance Commission considered forest and ecology as a criteria and gave it 10% weightage. Weightage for geographical area was 15% in both the commissions. 17.5% of weightage was given to the population based on 1971 census by 14th Finance Commission, but this criteria was not considered by 15th Finance Commission. Instead, 15% weightage is given to population based on 2011 census. Also, it has introduced two new criteria: demographic performance, having a weightage of 12.5%, and tax effort, which has a weightage of 2.5%. The 15th Finance Commission has been hovering headlines since its constitution due to its controversial terms of reference. Till then, population based on 1971 census was mainly used as a marker to dealing population from fund distribution in order to promote family planning. But population control initiatives didn't proceed in an equal phase all over the country, leading to massive population expansions in some northern states like UP and Bihar, and a moderate increase in southern states like Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Hence, it's a reality that using 2011 census data will penalize southern states which have made considerable progress in population control. This would also deny them reward for progress made in areas such as health, literacy, education, and infrastructure. Several other states are also apprehensive about various criteria used for allocation of performance-based grants. This include the performance parameter of efforts made in expansion of GST tax net. Most of the northeastern states cannot do as much as several high-income states like Maharashtra in deepening the GST tax net due to various economic, geographic, and political factors such as frequent hartals and blockades. Still, it could be rated negatively. Another controversial performance parameter is efforts made in achieving replacement level of population growth, that is, total fertility rate of 2.1 or lower. Total fertility rate is higher in northern states, so they are apprehensive. Next criteria is controlling the expenditure on populist measures. Southern states have been running populist schemes for free TV, fridge, mixer, farmers' debt waiver, etc. Similarly, northern states run free bicycle, free mobile and laptop schemes. They fear they'll be reviewed negatively and union will get to keep more money for itself. Another criteria is behavioral changes to end open defecation. States resent that Modi's Swachh Bharat mission is imposed upon them. Finance Commission devolution is their constitutional right and not an arm tied to their implementation of central schemes.
Now, let's go through some major recommendations in the 15th Finance Commission report.
1. Vertical devolution, that is, devolution of taxes of the union to states. The Commission has recommended maintaining the vertical devolution at 41%, the same as in its interim report for 2020-21. Actually, it is at the same level of 42% of the divisible pool as recommended by the 14th Finance Commission. But the required adjustment of 1% is made due to the changed status of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir into two new union territories, Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. This would help in maintaining predictability and stabilizing the resources, especially during COVID times. 2. Horizontal devolution, that is, allocation among the states. For horizontal devolution, the Commission has suggested 12.5% weightage to demographic performance, 45% to income, 15% each to population and area, 10% to forest and ecology, and 2.5% to tax and fiscal efforts. On GST. GST accounts for 35% of gross tax revenue of the union and around 44% of own tax revenues of the states. On gross tax revenue, there is a drop of 1.7 percentage points in the gross tax revenue after excluding GST cess collection in comparison to 2016-17 figures. The impact of this drop could be seen in the tax devolution to states. Gross tax revenue is expected to be 135.2 lakh crore, out of which the divisible pool is estimated to be 103 lakh crore. Next is about revenue deficit grants to states. We know that revenue deficit is the difference between current or revenue expenditure and revenue receipts, which include both tax and non-tax revenues. Revenue deficit grants are meant to meet the fiscal needs of the states on their revenue accounts that remain to be met even after considering their own tax and non-tax resources and tax devolution to them. 15th Finance Commission has recommended post-devolution of revenue deficit grants amounting to about 2.94 crore over the 5-year period ending financial year 2026. The number of states qualifying for the revenue deficit grants decreases from 17 in financial year 2022, the first year of the award period, to 6 in financial year 2026, the last year. Next is about performance-based incentives and grants to states. These grants revolve around 4 main themes. The first is the social sector, where focus is given to health and education. The Commission has suggested increasing the state expenditure on health by 8% by 2022. It suggested prioritizing the creation of All India Health Services or All India Medical Services on the pattern of the UPSC Civil Services. Ayush to be encouraged as an elective subject for medicine undergraduates. 15th Finance Commission has recommended 2 subtypes of higher education grants. Rupees 5,078 crore for the promotion of online education and rupees 1,065 crore for the development of professional courses in regional languages. Also, 2 colleges in each state should convert their learning material and pedagogy into the recognized regional language. The second area is rural economy, where the focus is on agriculture and the maintenance of rural roads. The rural economy has a vital role in the nation's financial status as it encompasses 2/3 of the country's population, 70% of the total workforce, and 46% of national income. Third is governance and administrative reforms, under which grants are recommended for judiciary, statistics, aspirational districts, and blocks. Fourth, it has developed a performance-based incentive system for the power sector, which is not linked to grants but provides an important additional borrowing window for states. Grants to local governments. It includes grants for municipal services and local government bodies, performance-based grants for incubation of new cities, and health grants to local governments. In grants for urban local bodies, basic grants are proposed only for cities or towns having a population of less than 1 million. For million plus cities, 100% of the grants are performance linked through the Million Plus Cities Challenge Fund. MCF amount is linked to the performance of these cities in improving their air quality and meeting the service level benchmarks for urban drinking water supply, sanitation, and solid waste management. 15th Finance Commission also recommended creation of a non-lapsable pool for the defense and internal security sector under the Public Accounts of India. On disaster risk management, the Commission recommended maintaining the contribution of states to the State Disaster Risk Fund to be 25% except by the northeastern states, which is 10%. Also, creation of mitigation funds both at central and state levels. Next is fiscal space for center. Total 15th Finance Commission transfers, that is devolution plus grants, constitute about 34% of estimated gross revenue receipts to the Union, leaving adequate fiscal space to meet its resources and requirements and spending obligations on national priorities.
So that's about the topic, the Finance Commission of India. Now let's see the questions once again.
Question number 1. Which one of the following statements about the Finance Commission is not correct? Option A. The Commission comprises a chairman and 4 other members. Option B. The Parliament is authorized to determine by law the qualifications of the members of the Commission. Option C. All the appointments are made by the President of India. D. Their term of office is prescribed by the Constitution of India as 5 years. Question number 2. With reference to the Finance Commission of India, which of the following statements is correct? Option A. It encourages the inflow of foreign capital for infrastructure development. Option B. It facilitates the proper distribution of finance among the public sector undertakings. Option C. It ensures transparency in financial administration. D. None of the statements A, B and C given above is correct in this context. Question number 3. The 14th Finance Commission used the population data of Option A. Census 1971. Option B. Census 1971 and 2001. Option C. Census 2011 and Option D. Census 1971 and 2011. Question number 4. What is the title of the 15th Finance Commission report? Option A. Finance Commission in Health Emergency. Option B. Finance Commission in COVID times. Option C. Finance Commission in Pandemic. And Option D. Finance Commission in Health and Economic Emergencies. Question number 5. Which of the following is or are not recommended in the 15th Finance Commission report? 1. Grants to the states are divided into Panchayat and municipal bodies. 2. Performance-based grants and sector-specific grant. 3. Setting up of district disaster management funds. 4. Setting up of state disaster management funds. Option A. 1 and 2 only. Option B. 3 and 4 only. Option C. 1 and 3 only. And Option D. None of the above. Question number 1. Discuss the constitutional provisions available for the Finance Commission of India and explain its significance. Question number 2. Explain the functions of the Finance Commission of India. Also examine whether the 15th Finance Commission report has the potential to transform the financial governance of India's municipalities. Question 3. Discuss the terms of reference of 15th Finance Commission and various apprehensions about it.
Take up this challenge and comment your answers, those who haven't yet. Please subscribe our channel and support us. Thank you.